I'm Kasey, one of the strongest natural men in the UK, and since the last TWC, now one of the best toe wrestlers in the world. And I'm with Nash for a conversation. So, what was toe wrestling like in 1994, before I was born, in the old days?
You won't believe this, but it wasn't in black and white. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we did actually toe wrestle in colour, and it was a weird sport because nobody knew anything about it at all. Nobody had ever done it really, so I went in there, give it a go, and I won the first year. I was the very first world champion, and it was a fantastic atmosphere, very family orientated, and a lot of the guys went on for years and years, except me. I went on for decades and decades.
How do you think it's changed compared to now, the most recent one?
There's more to win now. Better prize money, everything else. Before it was £100 or something like that, yeah, and with sponsorships, bits and bobs, foot powder, nail clippers, we used to win, stuff like that. But yeah, it's really built up and it's got a lot more worldwide now. You can go anywhere in the world, loads of places, mention toe wrestling, and they'll all start laughing and one person will go, I've seen that.
You said you won your first one. Did you have any practice before that?
I wasn't even keen enter. I was up there doing the bands, all the bands that were on, there was live bands at the time. And I was up there doing the lighting. I was a light jockey in pyrotechnics. So I was just sitting around and I thought, you know what, I'll put my name down and have a go. And I just got rid of the #1 wife. Yeah, I got shut of here, so I had been getting in the gym and try and make myself even prettier than I am naturally. And didn't realise how fit I was, and I actually won.
Was the guy you beat experienced?
The guy I beat had been doing it for a few months now. He lived by the place where it was, so he'd been training a bit and messing about with the guys, so he knew what it was. And I just went natural with it, went in go and won.
Quite similar to me then for my first go, apart from I didn't win. Wasn't good enough.
Wasn't you weren't good enough, mate, you were good enough. I told you that before you walked on the stage. I knew you were good enough when I took you on. So what is one thing that rookies don't understand, like me, when they first compete? They think it's a joke and they don't realise how competitive it is, and they don't realise you can get hurt, as you know yourself. But it's not a serious injury, it's broken toe or normally aching ankles, but I know people that I've worked with and they've joked about it, oh, we'll come up and we'll give you a good kicking. Then 2 weeks later we're at work and they still can't walk. It's great, you just smile at them and walk away.
You've seen me compete in the last TWC, and you gave me some advice on the day, but what advice would you give me going forward?
I did notice that you tried go off fast. Just hold your foot there, let the other guy go fast. He'll go, but you've got the strength to hold. You can sit, I've done it before in the past when I was younger. I can hold and sit there all day and they can't do anything. Then the other person will get tired. Once they start getting tired, then you start moving. So, especially if you smile at them, it gets them a bit spooked.
What do you think about the grip of the heel on the toedium?
Some people don't realise you can slide the heel, and a lot of people do lift the heel, which should be disqualified straight away. Well, warned for it at least. Warning first. But a lot of people do lift that heel and push over, go off straight away. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah, it's that understanding of the rules that I struggled with, because people can foul and you can't call it out because you don't know the rules. So having someone like you to really clearly explain rules is definitely beneficial. Do you have any signature moves, any signature tricks?
I've always had the ankle cracker, which is one of my favourites, and that is the one, like I said, hold and wait. And push over, slide, push, slide. Then that final push, if they aren't ready for it, you can whack them over that hard. It'll either break the small toe and the one next to it when they hit the board, or the ankle will go over and it can crack the ankle. So they'll normally let it go, rather than they know it's getting hurt.
Just not try it on me.
Well, give it a go if you want. Do you think the strongman training, that's helped you in the toe wrestling?
100%. Like we just mentioned about the strength in the ankles, I think my toes have not been exposed to them forces before, but my ankles and my knees and my hip joints all have. I didn't feel any pain on the day or any aching on the day anywhere but my toes. Yeah. So I think if I can bring them up to par with everything else, then definitely.
Well, I say I've got my gadget what I use. Well, I put between the two toes and stretch. And that stretch is the skin between the big toe and the one next to it.
Right.
That is very helpful. And it does build the tendons up in the toes.
Yeah, a specific toe training like that is going to be
available on Temu, 89 pence. They've started selling them on Temu, you know. On the day, I know you just turned up on the day, and I looked at you and I thought, oh, that's it. Yeah, as soon as I looked at you, I thought, he's got the body for it, he's got the power, I can see it a mile off. But I didn't know what you did, I didn't know about the strongman.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts when you come in? Did you think, oh, it's just a joke and come in and have a laugh, between me strongman stuff, or?
I saw the poster and I just thought it was a local thing, like someone's toe wrestling. And at that point I didn't take it seriously. But then when I went online to try and do the sign up and research it, I see it in yourself and all the history of it going back and the records and like the amount of attention it's had. And it was way bigger than I thought it was. And then when I compete in anything, I compete to win. I'm a really competitive person, so I was going to take it seriously. Even if it was a local competition, I'd have gone in there and tried to win. Yeah. So, yeah, I took it seriously, but I was really surprised when I seen online the amount of stuff that was around it and how old it was. Yeah.
Have you got anything in your back pocket ready for next year then?
Sparring, I think, is going to be the key, is actually going against somebody else and learning the techniques that you've learned over the past 30 years. It's all going well having the tools, but you've got to know how to use them. Yeah. And I think learning from people like you and getting the chance to spar is going to give me a way better chance of winning this year.
I've had a word with your mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely lady. Yeah, and she's asked me to come over and do some sparring with you, so I'll be coming over anyway for the competition.
Fantastic.
And I'll also get you bang up to date on the rules, so you can see if somebody's cheating, just shout out to the ref or whatever, Yeah,
that'd be massive, thank you, yeah.
So, obviously in the strongman world, you've all got the same thing. Everybody wants to be the strongest man, the Eddie Hall or whatever. You give all your commitment to it, you lose a lot of stuff. Yeah. You get separated from your friends because they drift off one way and you're competitive and stay there. What do you think about the toe wrestling? Do you think that's the same, or?
I think it was really similar on the day with everyone thinks strongman's scary and they think they're going to go there and people are going to be intimidating and stuff. And it's actually the complete opposite. People are really friendly and everyone talks to each other. And I've seen that on the day, toe wrestling, like everyone's obviously got the tension before the matches, but then after our match, the amount of help you were giving me to go forward into the final was really helpful, and you didn't have to do it. And I think it's that community and working together on it that makes it so good. I think getting more people involved as well, so everyone has got that common goal, and you haven't got people that are not taking it seriously, will make the sport way better.
Yeah, like I say, you get your cannon fodder, as we call it, when they come in, and you know they're going to go out the first round and everything. They do it for fun. They know they're going to get nowhere. You got some that think they're going to get somewhere, but you know they're not. And then you got the others that, like, you know, you're going to be in the last four with them.
Exactly. So you've got a last group of serious contenders, and then outside of game day means you can practice with each other, you can have your own community around it, and I think just bringing more people that are serious into it would be good.
I mean, when I first took it in '94, I just took it. It's that easy. I just took everybody out, bang, 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 all day, and there was somewhere about 60 people on the day. And I just took them all out, won the final. And I thought, yeah, I'm the champion. I'm the world champion. I walked out. I went back the next year, all cocky and everything. Went up third round, bang, took me straight out by nobody. Just took me out.
Really?
Yeah, this guy that walked in off the street. And then that's when the penny dropped then. Hang on, it isn't a joke. It isn't easy for me. Yeah. I've got to train, I've got to do it. And that's when I started my training. About halfway through my career, I took on an Italian guy. And he was a bit like you, except better looking than you, yeah. He got the square chin, but he got the wedge body, was it? And he was good. And he took me out. And he took me out because of my arms. Now you think toe wrestling, it's got to do with arms. Yeah. But you know the position you're holding. Yeah, our match went on, one match for over an hour. We were locked off, facing each other for an hour. And I thought, I'll wait for his legs to start going. But he just wedged like that, and that was it. my arms went. As soon as my arms started going, bang, took me over and beat me.
Wow.
And that's when I thought, right, go in the gym, work the arms as well. You've got, it's a full body, you've got to do the core and everything else. Yeah. There's a lot of core in there, as you know.
I heard people complaining on the day, and like they were suffering from just the position they were sat in, their core was aching, their arms are slipping around. And yeah, it is a lot more full body than people think.
Yeah. But that's when you get your wake up call, you know, you go in a bit too cocky.
Yeah.
You get your ass kicked and you think, oh, hang on, I've slipped up, I'm out this year, but next year, I know I'm getting back.
Yeah.
I'll correct it. Yeah.
That's what I need to do next year.
Yeah. As a freshman then into the sport, what do you think of the rules?
I think it was very ambiguous, and there was nothing really on paper that I could read that would explain all the rules to me. In Strongman, I'm used to having a very strict rule set, and even governing bodies that make sure things are fair and unbiased. And I think toe wrestling seems to be in this transitory period of a small local sport to something that is now becoming a lot more serious. And I think the rules need to grow with it, and the refs need to grow with it, and it just needs to mature.
100% there. I've always said there should be 2 body refs. All they do, they don't even watch the feet. Just forget the feet. The main ref watches the feet. Yeah. He scores the points and everything else. The other 2 guys watch your hands and the bum. None of this lifting up as soon as you go off, which happens, and it happened last year. And no, actually holding on the side. Just before you took me, there was a crack in the stage and my hand was there, and I was just holding as tight as I could when you were pushing me. Then I realised there was a little gap and my fingers fitted in it. And it's just a natural thing. Not cheating, but my fingers went in and I thought, you could pull now, and that gives me more down the core into the leg.
Yeah.
So they've got to be sealed. Everything's got to be sealed to make it sure it's a totally flat stage.
Yeah, I agree. I think I heard a lot of people shouting from in the crowd, saying, trying to call fouls, but it's so noisy and so much going on. You can't seem to. You can't rely on the crowd to referee the match. No. The referee's going to referee the match, and the referee's got to be a completely independent, unbiased
100%.
person. And I think that's what the sport needs to be legitimised. Yeah. It needs an official rule book and a proper unbiased head ref.
Anybody can lift by mistake, get excited and lift up, or do something wrong. Yellow card, bang, straight away. Yeah. Hold that yellow card, and they know then there's no more.
It's the same with arm wrestling. You can take inspiration from arm wrestling with. They have a very similar breakaway where people know they're getting close to getting pinned and they'll just break away, similar to toe wrestling, and that can happen so many times until he has to be strapped up, or if you find to be doing it on purpose, then you're going to take a foul for it. But they have that written out as official rules, and they have spotters watching this happening, and I think that's what toe wrestling needs. Yeah.
Same with the taping up as well. That got bad last year. The taping up, it was stretching, it was doing all sorts. So we need something that goes over off Vibram, say, a double-sided shoe that fits both the feet are together, slides over like a glove over the 2 feet, but not one that will stretch. It's got to be basically solid so you can take it over.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the matches were going on for a long time, and the tape wasn't working. And arm wrestling has a specific design strap for holding the hands together. I think you need that standardisation so that it's the same for everybody. Yeah. And then that also gives you the opportunity to have qualifying competitions for the championships using these standardised rules, and it just makes it a proper sport, and rather than something that still feels local.
What do you think about getting it in the Olympics then?
I don't think it's impossible, but I think participation and exposure is going to be really important to get it there. There's a lot of sports that want to become Olympic sports that are bigger than toe wrestling. So toe wrestling's got to show what it's made of and put itself out there and get more participants and just grow. I think as much growth as possible will give you a better chance of getting into the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be too old for the Olympics anyway, but I've got my eye on the coaching job.
Yeah. I'm in the market for a coach.
Yeah.
Thanks for today, Alan. good advice. I'm looking forward to the advice in the future and the coaching you can give me. And yeah, definitely going to improve my ability to perform in toe wrestling in the future. Yeah. For more updates and news on toe wrestling, go to towrestling.co.uk for more information.